Hey guys, welcome to the fifth episode of GTA Vice City Ultimate 100%. In this episode, bit of a tedious task, but we have to do it to progress in the master save. Uh, the reward for today's mission will be crucial in a future episode. So yeah, I figured we can do it in this episode. I'm obviously talking about the infamous taxi mission. Infamous because you have to drop off 100 fares, and that's quite a lot. In fact, this segment took me over 2 hours to record uh, because it's very straightforward to explain this mission. I figured I would squeeze it in the 20 minutes of me riding around the Vice City because I don't see a point to not to speed it up because Uh, there aren't many destinations, many different destinations you can go to in taxi mission in Vice City. So it's actually the best for you to figure out the best routes to each of them and between each of them. So yeah, I will only explain the mission and how it works. So to complete the mission, you have to drive 100 fares to their location. You don't have to go do it in one go, as I did. So that's pretty nice for casual players and so on. But I decided to do it in one go, mainly because I wanted to showcase one thing. If you do 5 in a row, or 10 in a row, or 15, and so on, yeah, you get a bonus. As you can see, in a while, 10 in a row, that gave me a bonus $1,000. So that's a nice boost of cash, I guess, and a feature in this mission. But yeah, I'll focus a bit more on the mission maybe later when we discuss the fail states at the end. Uh, and I won't spoil the reward just yet, in case you don't know what the reward is. Uh, But yeah, another thing is the vehicle. You can see I'm using taxi, and you maybe heard me talk about it in a different episode. That there are uh, three different variants of taxi available at the beginning of the game to complete the taxi mission in, and that is the regular taxi that we are driving right now. There is this cabby variant. It looks like a more old-fashioned taxi, I would say, and the Kaufman Cup, which looks very similar to the Cabby, but is with Kaufman Cup's logo. And yeah, there's also a fourth type, which is called Zebra Cab. It's actually the best stats. It has the best stats out of all of the taxis, I think. But it's unavailable until the pretty much end of the game, or the later part of the game, let's say. So we can do it in master save. And yeah, I choose taxi mainly because I feel it handles better than others. I don't know, it's just preference. I don't think there are too many differences between them. Okay, maybe if you are watching this right after the fourth episode, you're wondering, how am I doing this mission in the second island if I specifically said that you cannot do vehicle side missions on this island? Well, the taxi mission is an exception, I would say, uh, because even if you do it after unlocking the island, if you start the mission on one island, the game will will how do I say it? Will force you to stay on the same island. So no matter which island you start on, you stay on this island, no matter what. So that means we can start the taxi side mission on the mainland Vice City, even if we didn't unlock it yet. So yeah, why mainland instead of the East Island? Um, Mainly because of this long road that goes through the whole island. As you can see, it's very useful to get to, let's say, docks from downtown, or to get to downtown back from the Little Haiti area. And yeah, that's why I chose this island. There are few destinations that are troubling, let's say. I would say that's the airport. But there's actually a way to get there pretty fast. You can see me going right there. I actually caught fire almost, so that didn't work. But there's a way to get around the building in Little Havana. It's much faster, I would say, than going around the actual road. If you pay attention to what I'm doing, then you'll probably notice this route. But yeah, mm, another thing, as you can see, the faster you go to the direction, the more money you earn, if that matters to you. Um, but the most important thing is to keep the taxi, keep the taxi's health at a good level. Let's say, if you blow up your taxi, then you're done. It doesn't put you very far in the back, as you can do the 100 fares in how many tries you want, but uh, it may be annoying just that the customer doesn't want to enter your taxi because it's so trashed. So once in a while you'll have to go to the paint spray and repair your taxi. And for the mission, I think that's it. I don't have any more tips other than be patient or distribute this mission among few sessions, let's say. Just not to go insane. I was watching something else in the background, and listening to some music, so this was like my uh, second task, let's say, to drive around Vice City. But and you can see it's my second task because I'm trashing everything, and yeah, but that's probably why it took me over 2 hours. You can, I think, do it in under 2 hours if you're very careful, and yeah, and that's it for this mission. I wanted to talk about the series in general. Uh, if someone could tell me if that's a good idea, or I don't know. I was thinking of releasing uh, some more visual download of the master save after I'm done. I think the master save portion will take me only 10 episodes to complete in total. So yeah, if you're interested in that, if give me your opinion. Uh, would you want to download this file? Uh, I mean the master save file, or I don't know. I'm sure I will do a milestone for 100% and obviously for the ultimate 100% as well to download. And yeah, that was an idea that I had. Let me know what you think, and I guess I'll do it. I'll worry about it later. I mean, in a few weeks when I'll actually upload the finishing the master save episode. So yeah, another thing that I wasn't sure at the beginning of this series is uh, whether or not I should get max money or close to max money, or I don't know. Right now I have, as you can see, I have over $300,000. That's a lot. That's very. In terms of Vice City, it's pretty much infinite money. In a sort that you can finish the game easily with that amount of money. So I've decided to get a few million, or I don't know, like 40 million or something like that, using the mission you'll see in the next episode. And yeah, that's what I've decided. Now, we obviously can do some things in the master save that I won't do, but it's so very tedious that it would take me, I don't know, like 5 years of recording to complete the master save, and that misses the point. Those tasks that are so tedious that it would be hard for me to record them and not go insane. And I think to watch them would be quite silly. I think it's so far off the future for me to worry about, but I'm still worrying about it. So yeah, I think I will just leave some portions like the criminal rating after we do the 100%, and I would use it as a grind. Let's say I would grind it out, but I would put on some little touches to make it more interesting. For example, I would intertwine it with some secrets of the city, or doing some fun stuff, and so on. So that was my idea, and just not to bore you guys with this master save stuff, and go straight to the missions, because in the missions that is where this game gets really fun, in my opinion, and you can do a lot of things in the missions, and I'm very excited to start them already. But we have some things to do. I think not as boring as taxi missions, but I hope I made it a little better to just talking about some other stuff. As you can see, we're 78% done, so that's very close to being done. And yeah, so because we're so close to being done, let's maybe talk about the reward for getting the 100 fars complete. So basically the ability is all taxis can jump, and that may seem strange at the beginning, but maybe if you played Vice City, there is a cheat code for cars to jump, and there is basically this ability but without actually cheating. So if someone's doing this for 100% and he's like, well, that's dumb, I spent like 2 hours driving around like a moron around the city, and all I get is this jumping ability that has no purpose. But actually I found a way to make it interesting and use it to do some stuff in the master save, so I hope you'll enjoy that in the future episode. And yeah, and maybe even in the future we can use this for some tricks if I find a way to make it fun for you guys. But yeah, I'll try to use every aspect of this game to its fullest and find a nice way to talk about it and to show you guys what you can do with this game. That's what this series is all about. So yeah, right now we're in at the nearing the end, so you can see I have 14 minutes of my timer. I can basically go out for a walk and come back, and I will still complete the mission because they give you so much time if you're optimal in your routing and if you're on this island. I think this being on this island is very helpful. This freeway thing that gives you so much more time. And yeah. There is, oh, that's another route you can take to the airport using these dunes. But yeah, you'll figure it out. Even if you would go around using the normal route, it would be similar, I would say. So one last far to the hardware store in Little Havana, and we'll finally will be done. So, pressing the horn button now makes the taxi jump. As you can see, we made almost $120,000 from this mission. And yeah, the first stage. Currency can get wasted and, as per usual, busted. That ends the mission. Cancelling the mission using the toggle button also ends it. And you can cancel by exiting the taxi. Obviously you can run out of time before delivering someone to their destination. And that's it for the fatals. If you run over your fare, nothing happens really, just another one pops up somewhere close. So as you can see, this is the jump ability. You may be kind of surprised how low do you jump, and if I were recording and the frame rate was low, then this jump wasn't so high, but if I turned off the recording it would jump normally as it should. So I'll fix this in the future episode. You can expect a better frame rate soon, and that will fix a lot of problems actually that you've seen maybe throughout the Let's Play. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, then please leave them in the comments. And that's pretty much it for this episode. Really short for you guys, 2 hours for me, guys. So yeah, I will save the taxi. We'll use it later. But that's pretty much it for today's episode, and I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. And hope to see you next time. Bye.